All right, babies, it's that time again. Oh, yeah. Oh. The heat is not working on the car. Oh, my gosh. It's all right, baby. We'll get there. We will get there. I'm not anywhere in particular in the Bible because I've been busy praying. So I'm waiting on the Lord to see what it is He wants me to say to you. First of all, thank you for all the viewers. I'm not sure why there's a particular interest in that one that one video, because I pretty much say that in all the videos. So if you like that one, check the other ones out, because I pretty much say that all the time. In fact, I'll probably say this say that in a moment. Oh, wait, do I feel heat coming on a little bit? Oh, that would be so nice. Speaking of the car being healed instantly, God has done that. My car has like 385,000 miles on it. It's a 08 Pontiac Grand Prix, baby. I bought it new, and yeah, baby, I do a lot of traveling. Like today, for instance, my commute is about 110 miles, about 55 up and back. So yeah, that happens. So what I was mentioning is that because my car is in need of repair, quite often God, I believe, has intervened and done the mechanic work when mechanics couldn't figure out what was going on with it. Oh yeah. Yeah. There was a time, it was about a year ago, and the car was making some strange sounds. Just like this morning, it was kind of making a rattling sound that was like, sweetheart, hang in there, honey. So it was making exceptionally rattling sounds that were escaping the ability to diagnose from the mechanics. And sure enough, maybe within a week or two, the sound went away and the car's been fine. So, and the same thing has happened with the heat as well. Sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't. So, you might think all of that's just coincidence. I don't. I think God's paying attention to me because He knows I love Him dearly, and He knows I don't have a lot of money, and so He helps me out with some mechanical repairs here and there, as well as other things. I don't know about you in your life. Do you ever find stuff happens where it's just like there's no good explanation for it other than Jesus is alive in you and He's paying attention to you and He loves you and He took care of it? Yeah. In fact, I want to say a little bit about that. Yesterday, like I said, I was in prayer, and the Lord was just really helping me stay focused. In a lot of ways, I felt like I was hearing His voice in a clearer way than usual. Oh yeah, and that's always exciting, because I love that. The reason why I go through the Bible as much as I do, even though I criticize it, is because I love God's word. I love whatever it is he has to say to me, especially when it's just directly him to me. Oh yeah, baby. That's the best. That's what I love the most. And because that, I think he blesses me. Now, sometimes, you know, he won't say anything for a while. Or at least I'm not perceiving him saying anything. It could be my mind is a little preoccupied with either worry or some concern. And that might be why I'm not hearing him as much as I'd like. Or it could be he's just withholding himself from me because he wants me to grow up and trust him without having that immediate feedback from him. Oh yeah, baby. Do you get that sometimes? You probably do. You probably do. And it's frustrating, isn't it? It's like, Lord, can you just give me a little peace, or, you know, give me some encouragement. And you go in the Bible and you look at a verse that used to bless you, and for some reason it's not blessing you like it used to or usually does. And then all of a sudden you get a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Literally, like it feels like that, like in your spirit, right? It feels like this gorgeous breeze just comes in and soothes your soul, and then it kind of rests in you with sort of a tingly warmth and presence. And you know, you feel like God is just giving you a big hug and a kiss, right? Oh yeah, baby. So why am I saying all that? Because I'm hoping it's encouraging some of you that, you know, don't get discouraged when God removes that from you. It's not necessarily because you're being bad. It could be because you're being bad, and you know it, and you need to stop it. and you can get back to expecting his presence to be shared with you. Feeling his presence is what I mean, because obviously he's always with us. So I'm just saying that to encourage you, because it could be he's testing you, and he wants you to grow so that you're not what's the word for that? Dependent on the feeling of his presence. Now, having said that, I've seen there's been stuff recently I saw on YouTube here. Someone I love dearly. You might want to check him out. His name is Troy Black, and he was talking about, he got a word from the Lord warning against the deceptive power of witchcraft, which basically can be seen as a controlling spirit, even from leaders in churches. And you'll notice that if you put on like some YouTube service or whatever, and it looks like, you know, people are trying to force a word from the Lord, or force a teaching, or try to manipulate people's thinking or their actions, or just, you know, really strive to feel God's presence, because without it, you know, they feel like they can't go on. That's a lot of striving for nothing. And it verges on witchcraft. So just be at peace. Love who you are. Love who he is in you. Look for an opportunity all day long to bless somebody else, to help them take their next best step of growth, and be ready for God to come and manifest himself to you in a way that is new, miraculous, and that you've never experienced ever before. Because when you expect him that way, he will show up when it's time, when it's the best time for you to experience him revealing himself to you in that miraculous way. Yeah, baby. It happens just like that, in a twinkling of an eye, snap of your fingers. But you got to live your life cultivating the hope and the expectation that he's going to do it. Why? Not because he's a vengeful God, like it shows in some parts of the Bible, but because he's unendingly in love with you.